Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to use the loop over items node in n8n. This powerful node allows you to process your data in batches, which is incredibly useful when you're working with large data sets or need to control how your workflow handles multiple items at once. Let's dive right in and get this set up. First, you'll want to navigate to n8n.io in your browser. Once you're there, type in your credentials to log into your account. After logging in, you'll be automatically directed to your n8n dashboard. This is your main hub where you can manage all your workflows. At the top right corner of your screen, you'll see a button labeled Create Workflow. Go ahead and click on that to get started with building your automation. Once you click Create Workflow, you'll be taken directly to the n8n workflow editor. This is where all the magic happens. Now you'll notice that n8n presents you with two different ways to create your workflow. The first option is to build manually, which you'll see as the Add First Step option. The second is to build with AI, and just so you know, the AI builder is actually enabled by default. For our purposes today, we'll be working manually to give you full control over the setup. To add the loop over items node to your workflow, simply right-click anywhere on your workflow editor screen. This will bring up a context menu. From that menu, click on Add Node. You'll then see a search bar appear where you can find any node you need. Type in loop over into the search bar, and from the results that appear, click on Loop Over Items. This node is specifically designed to help you iterate through your data in controlled batches. After adding the node, you'll need to configure it properly. The first thing you'll see is a field for batch size. This determines how many items the node will process in each iteration, so enter a number that makes sense for your workflow. Once you've set your batch size, click on Settings to access additional configuration options. These settings give you fine-grained control over how the node behaves. In the Settings menu, you'll have several important options to consider. First, you can enable Always Output Data, which ensures the node produces output even if there's no data to process. You'll also see Execute Once, which limits the node to a single execution regardless of input. There's also Retry on Fail, which is helpful if you want the node to automatically attempt processing again when it encounters an error. Additionally, you can set the on-error steps from a drop-down menu, allowing you to define what happens when something goes wrong. Finally, there's a Notes field where you can add comments or documentation about this particular node, and you have the option to include these notes directly in your workflow for future reference. And there you have it. You've successfully configured the Loop Over Items node in n8n, giving you the ability to process your data in batches and handle large datasets more efficiently. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.